Hi Internet, this is Christina, the amputee OT. In my last video, I explained that I needed to have a minor surgery on my residual limb in order to remove some excess fat and skin that was on the end of my residual limb to make it easier for me to use my prosthesis. I had that surgery about 5 days ago, and this video is about the wound vac that they put on my residual limb. Thankfully, since they weren't operating on any of my muscles or bones, just skin and fat, the pain was relatively minor. I used some pain pills for a couple of days, but now I'm not using any pain pills or any kind of pain control whatsoever. When I woke up from surgery, the surgeon explained that they put a wound vac on my residual limb that would aid in healing of my scar tissue. I don't typically have any issues with healing wounds, and I don't think that this wound will be any exception. So to be honest, I'm not 100% sure why they chose to put a wound vac on my residual limb, but I assume it's to promote an even better outcome for healing. So you're probably wondering what a wound vac is. I will show you. It's inside my fanny pack. This is the actual vacuum. It's battery powered. It's called the Prevena Plus 125. And you can see that it's got a tube here that is going down to my residual limb. And then there is a dressing over my residual limb that is purple. This purple part right here is actually foam. And what the vacuum pump does is it sucks all of the air out and puts the wound under negative pressure, which promotes healing. And so it compresses this foam all down. And then any type of drainage that comes out of my residual limb goes into the vacuum pump. Inside the vacuum pump, they have some moisture absorbing granules. And so I'm going to turn around the vacuum pump and show you the other side. You'll see that there's some moisture absorbing granules in there, and there's some fluid in there that's kind of red and might be disgusting for some people. So just FYI. So there's the fluid that's drained and the absorbent granules inside the back of the pump. I have to wear this pump for a week, and then after a week they will take it off. You can see on here that there are 7 dots on this little display here. And those 7 dots correspond to the days that are remaining that you have to wear the pump. So you can see that there are 2 dots left, which means I have 2 days left of wearing this pump before I get to take it off. Over here is a battery display, so it shows how much battery you have. It plugs in right there. This display is in case you have a leak, a vacuum leak. And this display is in case you have a blockage, a vacuum blockage. This here is the alarm, and you can mute that. And you can also press this to turn it off. And turn it back on. This pump does make a small noise as it's pumping, so I'm going to hold it up to the microphone and maybe you'll be able to hear it through the microphone. The noise that it makes is not very loud, but I can hear it even though I'm deaf and I wear hearing aids. And the dressings that I have to wear on my residual limb are kind of annoying and itchy and sort of tight because they don't stretch like my regular skin, so I really can't wait to take this thing off. One of the other issues is that you can't really take a bath with it. You can shower, but you can't really soak yourself in a tub with it, which is something I found out when I tried to soak myself in the tub with it, and then I got a vacuum leak. But thankfully they gave me some of the extra adhesive covering, so I just fixed the vacuum leak myself. And you should be able to see here the fluid moving through the tube. So as the vacuum pump pumps, it sucks the fluid that comes from your wound out and into the vacuum pump. Okay, I don't know what I did, but it's sucking continuously at the moment. I must have caused a leak somehow. Ah, crap. Oh, I did. There's a leak somewhere. Alright, so now that I've accidentally caused a leak in the system, you can see there's a little indicator light showing that there's a leak in the system. Awesome. Well, that's great. It wasn't even doing anything. When I got a leak before, it was all up in my groin. So I'm going to press up in my groin and see if it seals it back again. I don't really see where the leak even could be. It doesn't do anything. Why does this always happen to me? Okay, that's all. Thanks for watching. Bye. Well, if I press this button here, then it silences the beeping alarm, but it still obviously is making a lot of noise. Psh. Probably I'm going to have to call them and ask what to do. I could just turn it off, but then it wouldn't be doing anything, so like what's the point?
To speak with a nurse during normal business hours, please hang up and dial.
I'm calling because I've got this Prevena Plus 125 therapy unit, and I've got like 2 more days left on it, and it's developed a leak that I can't find. So I'm wondering what I should do about it, or if I can just take it off since it's only like got 2 more days on it. Alright, so they told me I can take it off, so I'm going to go ahead and take it off. I'm going to be honest, I'm pretty happy I get to take it off because I didn't really like having to carry it around everywhere. It's pretty annoying. Gluey, sticky stuff right here. Now this entire item is disposable, it's not reusable. So I'm going to throw the entire thing away. Oh, it's pulling my hair. Now the Prevena Plus has been removed. Yay.